Get 2 kittens. Central Dakota Humane Society has a deal for you. Shelly Kohler is here to tell us more. Good morning, Shelly.
Good morning.
I love it. Who you have, you're busy over there.
Yes, we have Reese and Riley, which are 2 of 6 siblings that were actually born in foster care at the shelter there. They're very busy, so yes, they'd love to run around and explore for sure, but very, very sweet little kitties.
They are. I'm sure like once they get used to their surroundings too, they'll mellow out like a cat usually does, right? And that's typical for kittens too, cats. And how they develop.
Yes, yeah. Once they get used to the surroundings and everything is not so scary, then they kind of tone down a little bit.
I mean, they're cute. They look like twins, and I guess they could be, what is it, sextuplets, I guess?
Right, yes, and actually they are so much alike that we have to shave little parts on their body to tell them apart. So
is that what I saw then on one leg? I was going to ask about that, if that's an injury, but I'm assuming it wasn't.
No, she has her right hip shaved, so we can tell who she is.
That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Is that common for a household to do that even, or by the time that you get to there, you kind of know your cats?
Well, you know, the staff does, know them pretty well, but it's just so much nicer to have it just super easy to tell them apart, especially when we're dealing with the public, so they know which cat that they're wanting to adopt. So.
I love it. Okay, I need a little bit though of the backstory, Shelly. Tell us a little bit about Mom.
So yeah, so she came in as I believe she was a stray. And she came in and we knew she was pregnant, but we didn't know how quickly she would have the babies. We did have a staff member who was one of our foster parents as well, so she took her home, and then the next morning she had the babies. So it was perfect timing. So it's always nice for them to have the babies in a nice quiet area that's, not so stressful.
Is that common where you pick up a cat or even a dog? You kind of discover then that they're pregnant, and then, well, maybe within a couple of days or a week or two, you have many babies.
Right, yeah. It's always a surprise. We had one actually where they were on their way to bring the stray cat to us, and she had started having the babies in the car. So, yeah, it can just happen in, any time, and especially with strays, you just never know what the timeline is.
And cats, I don't know too much about them, but I'm assuming it's not too common for them just to have one. They usually have a couple.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Usually, you see probably anywhere from like 3 to 7 or 8 sometimes. Wow. So yeah, they can have even a little bit more than that. But yeah, common is usually probably about 3 to 8.
I love that shot right there. I love it. And so with these cats, you do recommend that they go in pairs.
We do. It's always nice to have a friend. Makes the day not so lonely for them, especially if you work out of the home. So it's just nice to have a little buddy to play and romp around with, and then they get tired and sleep, and they're not as destructive and crazy when they have a sibling.
Yeah, because they'll probably hang on your curtains a little bit, and so might as well bring down 2 curtains.
Right, just till they know the ropes.
But you do save in this. You do have the 2-for-1 adoption fee.
Right. Yep. So it's just 1 adoption fee for we do that for cats and for kittens.
Oh, so. Lovely too. Okay, we're down to like a minute here. Shaggy Shuffle.
Yes. Shaggy Shuffle is on June 17th at Sertoma Park. Starts around 5 o'clock. We'll have lots of fun pet vendors there. We're doing the dog tossing photos, agility, dog trainers will be there, so all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, pretty much you have every department for your pet covered. I mean, photography, agility, like you said, everything. Is it recommended to sign up like today or before June 3rd?
Yeah, before June 3rd, the sign up would be perfect. You can just go on our website on cdhs.net and sign up for that, and yeah, it'll be a great event. You bet.
I love it. We're putting up some information, Shelly, on where we can find Central Dakota Humane Society. They're 2104 37th Street in Mandan, and phone number and website are all right there. Do they play together? Do you keep them all together?
They
and
do.
They're just piled on top of each other?
Yep. These guys share the same house, actually, so they're little housemates too.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've done really well. I'm so proud of them here.
Oh, you can see the difference right there with the close-up. The one, I think, on your left arm has bigger eyes than the right, just a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, there are subtle differences.
Yeah, to a white mark on the cat on the right.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful. All right, Shelly, we appreciate it
Thank
so much.
you.
Thank